I'm here with my good friend, Pastor McLean, and he's going to show us some history
Okay.
about Shreveport.
Okay, this is a little Union Archives room. This is where we have memorabilia, especially from the 1960s at the height of the civil rights movement and before. This is the pulpit from which Martin Luther King preached or spoke his last message in Shreveport from behind this pulpit.
I be
And this is the pulpit furniture at the time.
where Dr. Martin Luther King sat.
Yeah. These would have been chair here with deacon's chairs around in front of the pulpit where they sat. And this is a chair from the old church. Prior to the ones presently built on this site. The state of Louisiana recently made us a historic site on the Civil Rights Trail. We had the Lieutenant Governor came to unveil it, and our Congressman was here. And so that's one of the things on the Civil Rights Trail, which the state, which Lieutenant Governor Nongesser is creating attraction civil rights sites in our state. So we are the third site. There'll be others. There's some more in Shreveport. This is old communion communion table. It was not here when Dr. King was here, but this is about 1965. The old communion table. This was the actual sofa when Dr. Blake was beaten by the police. They put him on this couch to treat him. That's a picture of my father to his on the left, Dr. Blake and Mrs. Blake. I was an eyewitness to all of that.
And this was the couch.
Yeah, that's the couch
that they laid him on.
Yeah, and this was the pastor study chairs from that period also.
Look at the history.
You also have a space heater from the old church.
I remember that.
And they would record the services sometime on tape recorder. I do know when Dr. Clark was in revival, 1961 or 62, he preached on the 23rd Sunday the whole week.
And the last revival he did in Shreveport, he preached it at sunrise.
Right.
He was ordained at sunrise in 1929.
Yeah.
When it was down on Common Street.
This picture is recent. This is my father with the Freedom Riders. That's my father there. And that's Dave Dennis, who was here a few weeks ago.
Okay.
At the bus station, the old bus station downtown.
Okay.
And now in 2004, we had the...
Y'all got history of Johnny Cochran also.
Yeah. We also have... We hosted the McNairs, the last surviving parents of the 4 girls that were killed in Birmingham.
Okay.
And they actually completed the march from Booker T to the reunion that they were trying to do in 1963. This Ann Brewster's picture. She was a member here.
Oh, yes.
And we take also pride that Johnny Cochran was a member of this church.
She was good friends with Mamie Wallace.
Yes. That's the Bible Dr. King spoke over. Pulpit Bible.
Dr. Martin Luther King spoke over this Bible here from this Bible.
This is actually a picture of Vacation Bible School, 1965. I'm about right in that little boy, 12 years old.
I be. Look at here.
Yeah, that's my father, my mother.
Now, this Hattie B. Cochran, what can is she to Johnny Cochran?
This was his mother. The Cochrans were members here.
Okay.
Before they moved to California. The Cochran house, I think 1833 Milam. Johnny owned it. I think they sold it, but they asked the city to dedicate a portion of Milam Street in her honor. So her picture in the boardroom too, by the way.
Awesome.
And over here, this is a picture of Ann Brewster and Dr. Blake. They were one of 18 people that went to the March on Washington. This is taken by August 1963.
It looked like an airplane they're getting
Yeah,
on.
yeah, Delta. At that time, they did not have where you coming out. You actually walk through a passageway till your flight to board. So somebody took a picture, and
The history.
of course, this picture here is a picture of the three of us with my father, my brother, and me. That's 1986. That was taken at Zion Traveler Baptist Church in Ruston, during the citywide, and I was the day preacher. My brother was the night preacher.
I also saw you on CNN. You prayed the prayer
Yes. Yes.
at the
Yes. We're gonna be putting pictures of that here.
with Pelosi's
Yeah. Pelosi. Yes.
what they call that what
Speaker
branch of
Pelosi.
government? But you prayed
House of
at
Representatives.
House of Representative, the chamber. You
Yeah.
did the prayer.
Yes.
I saw you on CNN. We are so proud of you. There you are. So this is a little history
Yeah. This is our little archives room,
that we have here.
and these are pioneers from a little union that they've gone on. Of course, that's Rosset Banks, who was a member here, and he was an entrepreneur barber, my first barber, and he also ran for police jury, made the runoff, but by the time he lost in during the election. That time they had large seats, so we couldn't win
What
until they made us in the districts.
a wealth of history. I wanted to be put on record that I touched the pulpit
Why don't you get your picture taken?
where Dr. Martin Luther King spoke from. He's still recording right now.
Okay, get in front.
This is the pulpit where Dr. Martin Luther King spoke from when he came.
His last
Shreveport,
visit to
Louisiana.
Shreveport.
I be. What history?
Last
To
visit.
God be the glory. Pastor, thank you so much.
His old memory
Anything you
magazine.
want to say to the next generation coming?
No.
How important is it to keep history
What's that?
alive?
Um,
I'm not going to.
we have some difficult days ahead. The Supreme Court is trying to turn back the clock on voter rights. And that's important. We lose the right to vote. We lost everything,
Yes, sir.
and that's what we got to fight for. That most importantly, our vote is our voice,
Yes, sir.
and that's the clock that was here at that time.
To God be the glory. What a rich, rich history. Well, you all be blessed. And when you come to Shreveport, remember to stop by the Little Union Baptist Church on Milam Street.
Yes.
God bless you all and keep hope alive.